Welcome to the new competitive series. Well, this is a series that I like to play along with Daggerwin and Chainsaw 100, and that is where I try and imitate them as best as I can and see if I can win or lose. So far, I have chosen a totally different path than what they have, and have come massively on top of whatever they made. I've noticed that Daggerwin has finished last competitive series, well, as it was called, survival series, and in that series I think they made about $2.5 million by the end, and they've got a little bit of land to sell. I was going to do a last episode, and I may still end up doing one, but it's kind of pointless because I'm about 30 episodes behind them, and the way I chose to go, I think I was at around 12.5 million last episode or something along those lines. So there isn't much point to kind of say, hey, let's see who wins type of thing. The idea is not for me to say that I won, therefore I am better than them. Do I have animals here? I may have to look into that. That's not the idea to say, hey, I'm better, look at me type of thing. I am simply playing along, and that's it. I have many times admitted that they're taking a different path than me. Okay, this could have been placed a little bit better, but anyway. Do I have animals? Let's have a look at that first. Yes, I do. Wow, 40 and 40. So I need to get rid of them and then get rid of the money. No, wrong button. Okay, well, we'll get rid of them. Now I have chosen, I'll show you in a minute. I have chosen exactly the same path as they did. Come on. What's going on? Okay. Sell. Sell. Okay, and we have 16,600. Get rid of the money. Okay, we're back to zero. So this is the combine that you get in game, which is, as you can see, it's quite used. So they own a class Lexion 52520, not 5200. I own a class Evian 450. So it is a smaller combine, a very used combine compared to theirs. So the value of my combine compared to theirs is quite a lot less. And I will show you in a minute if I can. Can I get in there? So if I sell it, I get 140,000. I think I checked theirs. It was almost double that amount, if not double that amount. I haven't really worked it out. So that is my header, filthy, and that is my combine. That is the tractor that I chose. Again, I looked at the value of the tractor that Daggerwin chose, and I think theirs was like 79,000. And the one that I chose, if we ever get there, is not that one. This one, 68,000. So again, I didn't even realize. Okay, I didn't even, again, about $10,000 cheaper than what they did. Now, where I am ahead a little bit is in this. I chose to go with a truck instead of a trailer, which is the way Daggerwin and Daggerwin and Chainsaw, whatever one chooses, obviously they both got the same. So this is where I suppose a little bit of a difference is. Oh, and in the blocks of land. Where are we? Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out. They own 3 blocks of land. Daggerwin owns 14, 7, and 84, I believe. While Chainsaw owns 11, 12, and 37, which is I think to a total of about 4 hectares, 4 point something hectares. I chose a different route and I chose to go with this, which is 3 hectares, and with this 1.34, which is roughly the same amount of land that they own. So do I have, okay, ready to, I don't even know barley, right? Okay, so I was just thinking right now, wait, I didn't even check to see what I have on that land before I selected that land. Now, why did I do it like that? Because I didn't want it to be exactly identical in every way, shape, or form that Daggerwin and Chainsaw does. But at the same time, I didn't want to go into a position where I have 3 fields of, like, you know, far superior as far as size is concerned. So in every way, shape, or form, they're in the same position that I am, and I'm in the same position as they are. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now let's go back to you. Now we are going to play using exactly the same rules that they play with. I'm destroying my combine. What's going on here? Oh. What am I? Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? But there's nothing there. How did they park it so it smashes into everything? Or is it just the way I probably did it? It's probably my fault. Okay, don't really want to see the whole. Oh, there's a trailer there. Now, obviously, if I keep coming across equipment like I just did, okay, no, that's, oh, hang on. Why are you asking me to sell the land? I don't want to sell the land. Okay, so don't I own that? Is that why it's not letting me click on it? Okay, that's the one. $28,000. Obviously, we will get rid of that money. Okay, so let's not smash into anything anymore. Okay, can I go out this way? I see a gate there, so I think we're gonna aim for that gate. Okay, I don't know why you would put a gate there. It really serves no purpose. But that's okay. That's not a problem. Oh, hang on. Get rid of the 20,588. Before I forget, 2,588. We don't want to have any sort of put ourselves in a position where we forget about that kind of money. And then I end up saying, hey, look at me, I made so much money. And then, you know, but you had that money from selling some equipment. Now, again, same rule. If we come across any other equipment, we will obviously sell that equipment. You know what I think I just did? And I'm almost certain that that's what I did, and that is I jumped in the wrong field because I should have gone to the field next door. Oh, please let me get through here. I got a gate. Is there collision in the fences? And of course there is. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh. Let's unfold everything and start a series. Now, am I going to copy Daggerwin and Chainsaw 100%? No. But I am going to try and sort of imitate them a little bit better than what I did in the last series. What does that mean? It means I know some people in the comments complained that, I had way too many greenhouses or something like that, and sort of made it sound like I am benefiting because I have a far greater amount of sort of greenhouses that was giving me money. Now, as much as that does make sense, at the same time, I did not get those greenhouses for free. So I didn't add them in there. I bought them. And to try and make it fair, I think I did it once or twice where I manually sold the letters. Then after that, I decided to put an automatic, simply to avoid, people saying, yeah, but you're making $5 or $6 million just from that every year. Sort of unfair, if that makes sense. So I didn't want people to think along those lines. So because of that, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to put an automatic sell. Now, for people that followed, you will know that many, many times I forgot to add water or add fertilizer to my greenhouses. Therefore, obviously, I lost the benefits from them. And I'm not saying this as an excuse. It's just a different pathway that was far more profitable than the path that they chose. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to try and sort of imitate them a little bit more. So if they have 5 greenhouses, I'll put 5 greenhouses. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because obviously now you have Daggerwing and Chainsaw that are going to be competing against each other. So they will take different paths against each other. So I'm going to do my best. I can't promise you that I'm going to be able to imitate them exactly, if you know what I mean. It's probably going to be impossible, but I'm going to try and avoid something that's extravagant as far as making money is concerned. So this is the way I'm going to try and sort of go, yeah, we're going to do okay, but maybe, not necessarily 100% sure that we're going to do the best way. And I just realized, hey, don't do that, that I am not using this particular gentleman. Yeah, should we go? Yes. Okay, and I will press you, and now we'll let you go. Okay, looks like we've got about $151,000 or $200,000 at max value in stuff. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So I'll have to have a look into that and somehow sell all this or make a note of it. And I don't really know how to get rid of all of these. We'll figure out how to get rid of all of that. So you got $203,000. I don't quite know how to get rid of it. So because of that, we're going to be struggling a little bit. Yeah. So, and I own the dairy, but it's got nothing on it. Now I'll have to check because that's obviously on the land. I'll have to check if Chainsaw sold it or he still owns it. If he still owns it, Daggerwin's in trouble. Prices, yeah, I completely. Okay, so we can sell best price 1,190. And it's still going up. So we'll tag that place and go and sell the grain that we have. Now, we don't have any money, as you can clearly see, but I didn't realize that what has happened here is yeah, obviously because the game gives you all of that. So either I do that. Actually, you know what? The easiest thing would be is to look at whatever it is and put out a loan for that amount and just have to pay it off. I don't know. Let me know, guys. What would be the easiest one to do it? But I think that's the easiest. I mean, I don't really. I know a tiny little bit as far as Excel is concerned. XML, that is, to get into the files and make some sort of changes. But I haven't done that since FS19, so I have no idea. I have no idea how easy it is to do it in FS25 compared to FS19. And you know what? I wouldn't even want to try to do that. So I think I'm going to take $150 or $160 or $70,000 loan, and okay, why isn't it letting me sell here? Am I missing something? Okay, 21 meters. Is there a different way, different place to go? I don't know. Or is this not working, this sales point? But it clearly says that I can sell here, right? Oh, I have to come all the way to the back. That's fine. Yes, I think the reason I'm not going to take a $200,000 loan is because obviously what's going to happen is I'm going to pay interest. But at the same time, I'm not going to pay $50,000 worth. Or maybe I do by the time I have enough money to pay it off. So what I'll do is I'll take a $150,000 loan. I will check to see what my interest is when I go, when I cross over, and I'll work it out. I don't really care to be there to the point, to the dollar, exact dollar. What I don't want is to take a $200,000 loan and then figure out that I'm going to pay another $30,000 in interest by the time I will have enough money to pay that off. Does that make sense? Now, I'm going to keep doing this. Obviously, I'm not going to record the whole lot. because by the looks of it, it's gonna. Oh, wait, whoa! What are you doing? Hard to find good work these days, isn't it? Okay. Do it this way, buddy. Don't go all over the place. Yeah, so I don't know, to be honest, I don't know how to deal with this other than the way I said it. So obviously 170,000, why did it go up? I have silage. I didn't 71,000 liters. Where is it? So I have silage, I have barley. So what I'll do is right now I'll take out finances. So, okay, that's because I sold all the equipment. So we'll borrow 160,000. Okay. And that should be, I don't know why it keeps going up. He's accounting whatever is accounting my, but that's fine. 160,000 will go into here and get rid of 160,000. Okay. And that's the fairest way that I know how to do it. If you can think of a better way, well, I suppose probably a bit too late if you can think of a better way. I don't know how to do it any better than that. And I think that's fair enough. Anyway, I will see you when we're doing our next job, because as Dagwin said, we're going to try and do 1 month, one episode, which in their episode, they filled they got up to the point where they're planting the field, which is what I'm going to try to do. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of work to do, and I thought about it since maybe I'm getting a tiny little bit of an advantage here of the fact that I chose, and that's without even thinking about it, to be honest. It's just coincidental that I chose quite a larger field than they chose with already crop on it. I mean, they had 2 fields with crops on it, but one of them had a crop that they couldn't really harvest. So we're going to end this month here. Therefore, it puts me a month behind as far as harvesting and being able to plant the next crop. So yeah, hopefully it's not giving me too much of a leg up to start up with. We'll see. Anyway, have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.